Aries Daily Horoscope, June 9, 2025. Greetings, fiery Aries. As the sun continues its journey through curious Gemini, today marks a fascinating day for your sign. The cosmic energy on June 9th, 2025, creates a powerful backdrop for your natural leadership qualities and pioneering spirit. The day begins with the moon forming an interesting angle with your ruling planet Mars, igniting your already passionate nature. There's a sense of urgency in the air today. You're feeling particularly motivated to make progress on projects that have been simmering on the back burner. This isn't just ordinary motivation. There's a strategic quality to your thinking that doesn't always come naturally to your impulsive sign. In terms of communication, the Mercury-Venus conjunction in your third house is absolutely lighting up your ability to express yourself. Words flow effortlessly today, making it an excellent time for important conversations, presentations, or even that podcast interview you've been nervous about. Your charm factor is dialed up to 11, and people are more receptive to your ideas than usual. For Aries in relationships, today brings a gentle reminder about the importance of patience. While you're feeling the fire of accomplishment in your career and personal projects, your partner may need more emotional nurturing than action right now. Take a moment to slow down and truly listen. This small adjustment can prevent unnecessary friction later in the evening when Jupiter amplifies emotions for everyone. Single Aries might notice an interesting connection forming with someone from an intellectual background or in an educational setting. This person challenges your thinking in ways that you find surprisingly attractive. The spark is definitely there, but today is better for mental connection rather than making bold romantic moves. Plant the seeds now for something that could blossom beautifully next week when the moon enters your sign. Career-wise, there's a spotlight on your work today. A senior colleague or authority figure is paying closer attention to your contributions than you realize. The Saturn placement in your 10th house suggests that discipline and structure will be rewarded, so stick to deadlines and follow through on commitments. There's potential for recognition that could lead to advancement in the coming months if you demonstrate reliability alongside your natural Aries innovation. Financially, today calls for a balanced approach. While there may be an opportunity for an unexpected gain, possibly through a side project or creative venture, the overall cosmic message suggests conservation rather than expansion. Hold off on major purchases, especially technology-related ones, as Mercury's approaching retrograde shadow period might complicate electronic transactions and communications devices purchased now. Your physical energy is strong today, but the stars suggest channeling it thoughtfully. High-intensity workouts followed by deliberate recovery will serve you better than pushing until exhaustion. Your body is particularly responsive to interval training today, and your recovery capacity is enhanced thanks to Jupiter's beneficial angle to your vitality sector. Mental health deserves special attention today, Aries. The planetary alignment suggests you might be more prone to overthinking or mental restlessness. Combat this with short meditation breaks throughout the day. Even 5 minutes of mindful breathing can reset your nervous system and keep you centered. Writing down racing thoughts might also prove surprisingly effective. Your social energy is particularly interesting today. While you normally enjoy being the center of attention, there's a more observant quality to your interactions now. You'll gain valuable insights by watching group dynamics and listening more than speaking in social settings. A friend from your past may reach out unexpectedly, bringing information that connects to a current situation in a meaningful way. Creativity is highlighted strongly in your chart today. Artistic Aries individuals will find that ideas flow with unusual clarity, particularly in visual mediums and anything involving bold colors, your signature aesthetic preference. Even business-minded Rams will benefit from approaching problems with creative thinking rather than direct force today. Your lucky color today is electric blue. Incorporating this shade into your clothing or environment can amplify your natural charisma and help thoughts flow more smoothly. Numbers that align with your energy today are 9 and 27. If you're making important decisions, these numbers appearing might signal favorable timing. Challenges today primarily revolve around patience and timing. Your natural desire to charge ahead may need tempering, particularly around noon when the moon squares Mars. This brief but potent transit could make you feel temporarily frustrated if things aren't moving at your preferred speed. Remember that some situations require strategic waiting rather than immediate action. Family matters take an interesting turn today as well. A younger relative may seek your advice or look to you as a role model more explicitly than usual. This is a reminder of your natural leadership qualities and the impact your actions have on others. This responsibility might feel weighty at times, but embraces the opportunity to guide someone who admires your strength. Travel plans made today tend to be favored, especially those involving educational purposes or personal growth objectives. If you've been considering signing up for a workshop or retreat, today's energy supports commitments to learning experiences that expand your horizons. As evening approaches, the energy shifts toward introspection. You might feel drawn to spiritual practices or philosophical reading that you normally wouldn't prioritize. This is the universe inviting you to develop the contemplative side of your nature, an area that often gets overshadowed by your active, externally focused energy. Your dreams tonight may be particularly vivid and meaningful, so keep a journal nearby to record any insights upon waking. The subconscious is especially accessible to you now, offering wisdom that your busy waking mind might typically overlook. Remember, brave Aries, while your sign is known for charging ahead, today's true power comes from strategic action combined with thoughtful pauses. Balance your natural fire with moments of reflection, and you'll find this day offers substantial growth opportunities that align perfectly with your evolving life path. The universe supports your boldness today when it's paired with wisdom. On June 9, 2025, Aries natives will experience a fascinating array of planetary influences shaping their day. The sun continues its journey through curious Gemini, occupying your third house of communication and creating a mentally stimulating atmosphere where your thoughts race with innovative ideas. This position encourages you to express yourself boldly and engage with your immediate environment through conversations, short trips, and information gathering. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, is positioned in nurturing Cáncer, creating an interesting dynamic where your typically direct communication style becomes infused with emotional undertones. You might find yourself more protective of your ideas and sensitive to how others receive your words. Venus graces your fourth house in Cáncer as well, bringing a harmonious energy to your home environment and family relationships. This placement encourages you to find beauty in familiar surroundings and perhaps invest in making your personal space more aesthetically pleasing. Mars, your ruling planet, is powerfully positioned in fellow fire sign Leo, amplifying your natural confidence and creative drive. This fiery placement in your fifth house of self-expression and pleasure intensifies your passionate nature and draws attention to your creative pursuits. The position of Mars forms a trine with your natal Aries energy, creating a flow of dynamic vitality that can be channeled into bold initiatives. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune, is stationed in Earth sign Virgo, influencing your sixth house of daily routines and health. This suggests opportunities for growth through refining your methods, paying attention to details, and enhancing your wellness practices. The position of Saturn in Pisces continues to create a subtle tension with your sign, as it occupies your 12th house of the subconscious. This asks you to address underlying patterns and limitations that may be operating beneath your awareness. Uranus in Taurus maintains its long-term position in your second house of resources and values, continuing to revolutionize your approach to financial matters and personal possessions. Its slow-moving influence brings unexpected developments and innovations to how you generate and manage your resources. Neptune's dreamy presence in Aries, a rare and significant transit, merges with your fundamental identity, heightening your intuition and inspiring creative vision. This placement can blur boundaries between self and others, requiring discernment between inspiration and illusion. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius affects your 11th house of community and future goals, suggesting profound changes in how you connect with groups and envision your long-term aspirations. The North Node's position indicates a karmic focus on balancing personal initiative with relational harmony. The moon on this particular day moves through strategic Scorpio, occupying your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This creates an intensely emotional undercurrent to the day's energy, drawing your attention to deeper connections and power dynamics in close relationships. The lunar position forms a challenging square to your sun sign, potentially creating internal tension between your desire for independence and the need for emotional vulnerability and interdependence. The specific degree of the moon at 17 Scorpio forms a significant trine with Neptune in your sign, enhancing your psychic sensitivity and creative imagination throughout the day. For Aries, June 9th presents a complex planetary picture where your natural pioneering spirit receives both support and challenges. The fire trine between Mars in Leo and your Aries sun provides enthusiastic energy, while the water sign influences of Mercury and Venus in Cáncer invite emotional depth. Chiron, the wounded healer, continuing its extended journey through Aries, brings opportunities for authentic healing through acknowledging vulnerability, something that doesn't always come naturally to your warrior spirit. The day's planetary aspects include a notable sextile between Mercury and Jupiter, enhancing optimistic communication and learning opportunities. This favorable aspect helps you express your ideas with both enthusiasm and practical application. Meanwhile, Venus forms a challenging square with Uranus, suggesting unexpected developments in relationships or financial matters that require flexibility. The quarter moon phase indicates a time of adjustment and refinement of goals initiated earlier in the lunar cycle. Pay particular attention to the opposition forming between Mars and Saturn, as this could manifest as tension between your desire for creative self-expression and obligations or limitations from your subconscious patterns. This aspect demands conscious balance between discipline and spontaneity. For Aries on June 9, 2025, your communication landscape sparkles with unusual opportunity as Mercury forms a trine with Uranus in your 3rd house of communication. This creates a dynamic environment where your words carry extra impact and your creative expression flows with remarkable ease. Your mind operates at lightning speed today, helping you articulate complex ideas with brilliant clarity and innovative flair. This is not your average day for conversation. There's something electric about the way you're connecting your thoughts and sharing them with others. Mars, your ruling planet, positioned in Gemini, amplifies your natural assertiveness with added verbal dexterity. You'll find yourself speaking with conviction while maintaining versatility in your approach to different audiences. This planetary position gives your words a passionate edge that commands attention without overwhelming others. Your persuasive abilities peak around midday when the moon aligns favorably with Mars, creating a window where emotional intelligence enhances your expressive capabilities. Digital communication channels particularly favor you today. Social media posts, emails, or virtual presentations carry special weight and resonate more strongly with your audience. There's an unusual synchronicity between your thoughts and how they translate into written or spoken words. Your ability to craft messages that cut through noise and distraction is heightened, making this an excellent day for important announcements or launching communication initiatives. Creative expression deserves special attention. If you've been working on writing projects, artistic endeavors requiring verbal explanation, or presentations that showcase your unique perspective, today provides cosmic support for bringing these to fruition. Your authentic voice emerges with distinctive clarity, and people respond to the genuine nature of your self-expression. The Venus-Jupiter sextile adds a layer of charm to your communication style, making your words not just impactful but genuinely appealing. Note that Neptune's position creates a subtle challenge. Remain vigilant about clarity. While your creative expression soars, there's a thin line between inspiring vision and confusing abstraction. Ground your brilliant ideas in concrete examples whenever possible. This planetary influence can occasionally blur boundaries between imagination and practicality in communication. For Aries entrepreneurs or professionals, communication regarding business proposals and negotiations benefits from today's cosmic configuration. Your ability to articulate value propositions and convince others of your vision reaches a 6-month peak. The Mercury-Saturn trine provides structural support to your communication, adding credibility and longevity to agreements made today. Listening takes on special significance as well. Jupiter's position enhances your ability to absorb information and integrate diverse perspectives. This creates an interesting dynamic where your typically forward-charging Aries energy is balanced with receptive qualities, making conversations truly two-directional. Partners and colleagues will notice this shift in your communication style and respond more openly as a result. Interpersonal communication with water signs, Cáncer, Scorpio, Pisces, flows with exceptional ease today. These connections benefit from emotional resonance that transcends words alone. Meanwhile, exchanges with fellow fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, spark creative collaborations where enthusiasm builds rapidly between parties. Communication with earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn proves productive but may require more patience to align different communication styles. Your voice carries healing potential today as well. The Sun-Chiron aspect creates openings where your authentic expression can mend previously strained relationships or clarify misunderstandings. Choose vulnerability in important conversations, revealing your genuine thoughts, creates profound connection opportunities that wouldn't emerge through more guarded exchanges. For Aries working in creative fields, today marks a significant breakthrough in how you express your artistic vision. Words to describe your work come effortlessly, and others suddenly grasp concepts you've struggled to convey previously. This alignment particularly benefits those in writing, teaching, marketing, or any field where translating ideas into compelling language matters. Technology enhances your communication throughout the day. New tools or platforms you experiment with yield unexpected benefits. If you've considered podcasting, video creation, or other multimedia expression, cosmic forces align to support these initiatives with unusual synchronicity between your intentions and technical execution. Public speaking opportunities that arise today deserve your attention. Your natural Aries confidence combines with Mercury's clarity to create exceptionally compelling deliveries. The planetary alignment supports spontaneity rather than over-rehearsed presentations, so trust your ability to speak from authentic knowledge rather than memorizing every word. By evening, the moon's movement into your sector of deep connection creates profound conversations with those closest to you. This transition shifts communication from intellectual brilliance toward emotional depth. Family discussions carry special significance, particularly regarding matters previously left unaddressed. Your expression retains its clarity, but gains warmth and intuitive understanding. Remember that with Pluto's current position, communication that touches on transformation and deep change carries particular power today. When discussing important life shifts or necessary endings, your words resonate with unusual authority and catalyze necessary evolution in situations that have remained static too long. For single Aries, romantic communication sparkles with potential today. Initial conversations with new connections flow with remarkable ease, revealing compatibility through natural conversational rhythms rather than forced questions. Dating profiles updated today or messages sent to potential partners carry your authentic essence more accurately than usual. In professional settings, pay attention to nonverbal communication alongside your verbal brilliance. Your body language and subtle expressions align harmoniously with your words today, creating congruence that builds trust. Presentations benefit from this integrated communication style, as audiences subconsciously register the authenticity in your full expressive presence. For Aries on June 9, 2025, the financial landscape appears particularly dynamic as Mars, your ruling planet, forms a productive trine with Jupiter in your resource sector. This cosmic alignment opens unexpected channels for monetary gain, especially through collaborative projects or ventures you might have overlooked. The day carries strong potential for financial breakthroughs, particularly in the morning hours when your analytical abilities are heightened by Mercury's position. The second house of personal finances receives beneficial energy from Venus, suggesting that investments made today, particularly those connected to technology or communication platforms, could yield substantial returns in the coming months. Your natural Aries boldness serves you well today when approaching financial negotiations or discussions about compensation. Those employed in competitive industries may find this an optimal day to request meetings about advancement or salary adjustments. A notable aspect between the Sun and Saturn creates a perfect window for long-term financial planning. This is not just about immediate gains, but establishing structures that will generate consistent income over time. Consider revisiting retirement accounts, investment portfolios, or passive income streams that have been neglected. The cosmic energy supports methodical approaches rather than impulsive financial decisions that typically appeal to your fire sign nature. An interesting lunar placement in your 8th house highlights shared resources and potential windfalls. Some Aries may receive unexpected news about inheritances, tax returns, or rebates. Others might benefit from a partner's financial good fortune or discover untapped resources through financial institutions. Pay particular attention to communications from banks or financial advisors. Something overlooked in previous statements might work in your favor. For entrepreneurial Aries, the day presents remarkable opportunities to secure funding or financial backing for projects. Investors and potential business partners are more receptive to your pitches and proposals under today's planetary influences. Your natural charisma is amplified, making it easier to convince others of your vision's viability. However, Neptune's distant square suggests maintaining transparency in all financial dealings to avoid complications later. Those working in sales, marketing, or commission-based positions will likely see higher returns today as your persuasive capabilities are enhanced by Mercury's position. Your words carry particular weight, especially when discussing value propositions or return on investment scenarios. Use this influence to close deals that have been pending or to approach high-value prospects you've been hesitant to engage. The day's energy also supports clearing financial obstacles that have been blocking progress. Outstanding debts, paperwork complications, or financial disagreements that have created stagnation can be successfully addressed today. The universe provides a clear-headed approach to resolving these matters, particularly if you focus on mutually beneficial outcomes rather than simply winning your position. Real estate matters receive favorable aspects today, making it an excellent time for property investments, rental negotiations, or home refinancing options. If you've been considering converting property assets or leveraging equity, the planetary positions suggest favorable terms could be secured now. For those looking to relocate for financial advancement, promising leads may emerge unexpectedly. Digital currencies and alternative investments receive interesting aspects today, suggesting potential opportunities in these sectors. While Aries typically prefers straightforward investment vehicles, today's energy supports cautious exploration of emerging financial technologies or markets, particularly those you've researched but haven't yet acted upon. Networking proves financially valuable today as the moon forms helpful aspects to your communication sector. A casual conversation could reveal lucrative opportunities or insider information about market trends. Be particularly attentive to discussions at professional gatherings or when speaking with individuals in financial or technology sectors. Valuable intel is likely to emerge through seemingly casual exchanges. For Aries seeking additional income streams, creative side hustles or freelance opportunities may present themselves unexpectedly. Your unique skills or perspectives could be monetized in ways you hadn't previously considered. The day supports thinking beyond traditional employment structures to identify how your natural talents might generate additional revenue. Regarding financial partnerships, existing arrangements may benefit from renegotiation today. The planetary energies support finding more equitable terms that better reflect your contributions. This applies to business partnerships, commission structures, or profit-sharing agreements that may have become unbalanced over time. The final hours of the day bring reflective energy regarding your relationship with wealth and abundance. Jupiter's influence encourages examining limiting beliefs about money that may be holding you back from reaching your financial potential. Consider journaling about your earliest money memories or patterns you've observed in your financial behaviors. Insights gained now could remove subconscious blocks to prosperity. For Aries on June 9th, 2025, the day shines with particularly fortunate energies in several key areas of your life. Jupiter forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Mars, opening doors that previously seemed locked. This cosmic alignment specifically benefits personal projects requiring bold initiative and leadership. Your natural Aries confidence receives a significant boost today, making it an excellent time to pitch ideas or showcase talents you've been developing quietly. Physical activities and competitive endeavors are especially favored, with your energy levels peaking around midday. The Mars-Jupiter connection enhances not just physical prowess, but also your strategic thinking, allowing you to see several moves ahead in any competitive situation. Financial matters show promise particularly in areas connected to communication technology, short-term investments, and collaborative ventures. Watch for opportunities that combine your natural leadership abilities with innovative concepts or teams. Travel plans initiated today carry fortunate energy, especially journeys connected to education, sports competitions, or entrepreneurial pursuits. Morning hours are particularly auspicious for making important calls or scheduling meetings with authority figures. Your personal magnetism is heightened, with people naturally gravitating toward your enthusiastic approach. Creative pursuits benefit from an unusual Mars-Neptune aspect that softens your typically direct approach with a touch of inspiration and intuition. Teaching and mentoring activities are highly favored, as your ability to inspire others reaches a peak today. Look for fortunate connections with individuals born under Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini signs, as they'll likely play supportive roles in your endeavors. Physical spaces that bring fortune today include outdoor environments, particularly those with open vistas that mirror your expansive thinking. Athletic facilities, leadership forums, and educational institutions all carry positive energy for you. The number 9 appears significant, potentially indicating fortunate timing at 9 a.m. or p.m., or projects that take approximately 9 days or weeks to complete. Red and gold colors enhance your fortunate aura today. The northeastern direction holds particular promise for new beginnings or discoveries. Your communication sector receives a boost from Mercury's position, making this an excellent day for important conversations, negotiations, or presentations. Trust your instincts regarding timing. Your intuitive sense of when to act decisively is heightened. Professional relationships formed or strengthened today have long-term beneficial potential, particularly with individuals who complement your pioneering spirit with practical expertise. Look for opportunities to combine your natural leadership with collaborative efforts. The sweet spot between independence and teamwork brings your greatest fortune today. For Aries on June 9, 2025, your social landscape undergoes a fascinating transformation as the moon in Aquarius forms a stimulating trine with Mars in your sign. This planetary arrangement ignites your natural charisma and draws people toward your magnetic energy. You'll notice a significant increase in social invitations and opportunities to connect with both familiar faces and intriguing new acquaintances. Today's cosmic energy particularly supports group activities where ideas are freely exchanged. You may find yourself becoming the natural center of attention at gatherings, not because you're seeking the spotlight, but because others genuinely resonate with your authentic self-expression. Venus, positioned in Cáncer, is activating your fourth house of home and foundations, suggesting that hosting a small gathering or connecting with family members could prove especially rewarding. This placement also enhances your emotional intelligence, allowing you to navigate complex social dynamics with unusual sensitivity. Jupiter's position continues to expand your network in unexpected directions, potentially bringing people from different cultural backgrounds or unusual life experiences into your social sphere. These connections aren't merely passing acquaintances, but could develop into meaningful relationships that broaden your perspective. Mercury in Gemini is sharpening your communication skills, making this an excellent day for meaningful conversations that go beyond surface-level pleasantries. You'll find it easier to articulate complex thoughts and feelings, facilitating deeper bonds with those around you. Neptune's influence adds a layer of intuitive understanding to your social interactions. You may find yourself picking up on unspoken feelings and responding to others' needs before they even express them verbally. In existing friendships, Uranus is triggering revelations and breakthroughs. A long-standing relationship might suddenly reveal new dimensions as you discover surprising commonalities or shared interests you never explored before. This could revitalize connections that had begun to feel routine. Saturn's position cautions against spreading yourself too thin socially. While the day brings abundant opportunities for connection, discernment is key. Focus your energy on relationships that truly nurture and support your authentic self. For partnered Aries, today presents a wonderful opportunity to introduce your significant other to different social circles in your life. The planetary alignment supports harmonious blending of various relationship spheres. Your natural Aries leadership qualities are heightened today, making it an excellent time to organize gatherings or take the initiative in group settings. People will respond positively to your direction, particularly if you balance your assertiveness with genuine interest in others' input. Digital connections are especially favored with Mercury's influence, suggesting that reaching out to distant friends or engaging meaningfully on social platforms could yield unexpected positive results. An aspect between Venus and Pluto suggests the potential for transformative encounters that shift your perspective on a relationship. Someone you've known casually might reveal greater depth, creating the foundation for a more significant connection. Professional networking receives cosmic support as well, with Jupiter expanding your vision of possible collaborations. A casual conversation